Hey, yo, this is your host, the Black King, and welcome to the show. And for you, the best you've ever had. For my channel, anyway. Okay, okay. See you later. I'll switch you over to the other me. Now more. Yo, it's the Black King, and this is gonna be uploaded today. Um, it's actually not in HD, but I can make it HD. Anyway, I have some good news. I have quite a bit of videos that are going up. I'm still in the process of editing some of them. Some of them I'm not. I mean, there's quite a bit of them I'm not going to edit. One of them I've decided. A couple of them I'm not going to because I don't want to get any copyrights. One of the videos I have, I probably shouldn't have done that, but I recorded like a video of someone else. And I wasn't. I guess I wasn't really thinking. I don't know, but anyway, his name is Better Than 1121. And he's one of my, like I said, he's one of my favorite Let's Players. But it was this video about 80 bucks for a game, and the reason why I'm not on camera is because I'm not exactly decent for the camera. So yeah. um, but anyway, I do have some good news and some bad news. Now the good news is I have Final Fantasy VII recorded. I still gotta edit that together. The bad news is, yeah, I've seen the lost part 1. I'm gonna have to re-record part 1. That's no problem. I can do that. Now, and this will be for episode 66. So, yeah, you might see several episodes, but I may just put that in a separate list with the parts. I don't know yet. So anyway, oh, and some more good news. I might be bringing back a Let's Play that I have to discontinue. I said I would never do again or something because I couldn't get past it. Well, see, there's also bad news that comes with that. That's why I also have some, well, I should say there's quite a bit of good news and, well, actually there's more good news than there is bad, but still. Unfortunately, yes, I had to cheat. Not unfortunate for me, but unfortunate for you people out there. Now, I may just, because, I mean, it told me what to do in the guide, but I couldn't beat the monster. I don't know if it was the game itself or what at the time, but, you know, there was things I didn't even know about either that I found, too. And, you know, I've actually since then restarted over, and, well, because I didn't have a choice, it wasn't there actually on the file. So, anyway, because again, that recorded Let's Play and save file is on a different hard drive, I think. Matter of fact, it was. And so, anyway, on top of that, I will be bringing back, yes, Parasite Eve. It will be continued. I may not show the fight. I don't know. I might just go ahead and do the fight again because I finally got past it, and I don't normally use cheat codes if I can help it, depending on what the game is and whatnot. Like, okay, I'll try and avoid trying to use infinite health unless I actually need it, you know what I mean, for certain types of fights and stuff. Like, an unlimited bullets, that kind of thing. There's a lot of times I find unlimited bullets more useful. And then there's Duke Nukem. I'm not gonna try and let's play that because of the intro scene. Um, the only way I could let's play that is if I did it on Facebook. And I'm gonna do like a poll, like in the comments. If you want me to do that let's play, let me know in the comments below because I want to know what your feedback is. Because I mean, I don't mind playing the game. I absolutely love it. It's Duke Nukem Time to Kill. I have played some of them. I've never actually beat them. In fact, the only first game I believe I actually owned and beaten was Duke Nukem Time to Kill. Now, however, yeah, it's gonna sound sad but true. I did not beat it without cheat codes. Unfortunately, I haven't got that far. I mean, I can get so far, yeah, without cheat codes, yeah. But I mean, there's like a certain point in the game where, like, I started to use cheat codes. I didn't do it from the beginning. No. But I have done it from the beginning to end. But you know, anyway, that's how I've beaten the game. I have never been able to. Well, I finally did beat it without cheat codes. There's one things, and one of the reasons why I did that was because of the no, don't you do it, don't you do it. Anyway, doggone cat trying to get on my keyboard. Anyway, because of the not only do you have like what do you call it those things that you can't really destroy unless you go and use a button to stop them, and that's in the I'll have to show it to you. Um, but anyway, and then there's the whole the lizards that do the same kind of I think they use no, they use the same amount of the normal galactic gun. Which strangely enough, they're the only enemies that I know that actually even have. No, I take that back. I think there's the pigs that do it too, but that's not until some time later in the game. And I have been stuck before. There's a level I cannot get past, even with cheat codes. So even if I did turn it off, it wouldn't make a difference because, you still have to worry about. But here's the thing. How do you turn them off long enough and turn them on long enough to kill and whatnot? It's not easy. But I did manage to get weapons that I would not normally get if I were to beat it because, I'll be honest with you, not that I haven't already been, not that you would have any reason to believe me or doubt me, but anyway, okay. There's like certain events you can do to get certain kinds of weapons, okay? And these are special kinds of weapons. They look like the same except for a big difference. They do a little bit difference. Like the super shotgun, I didn't know you had. It looks the same, but it'll if you use the trigger just right, it will do a double shot. Now the other one won't do that. The normal shotgun. And with the emulation, you can't have both. I don't know why, but it's just the way it is. I mean, it might work if I were to use a different, because I have like different ones. I downloaded different ones, so so I could better enjoy the game. I can enjoy the game somewhat without cheat codes. It's not that. It's actually getting past certain points. And another thing is, okay, there is a boss in here, like, It likes to shoot barrels, and that is the only way, I guess, to defeat like a godlike guy. That's what it basically is when you're like infinite health. It is basically like in God mode. Like, when you're invincible. Well, those barrels can still do damage to you, unfortunately, anyway, so you gotta be real careful against that. And I forget what his name is, but he shoots, oh my god. He's the first boss, and only boss that I know of, that actually has Galactic and has both of them on both hands. And yeah, he's very dangerous. So yeah, I've got a lot of episodes finally. I'm just now in the process of uploading. I finally got up to about 3 episodes. I got one of them some other time. I actually kind of did it out of order, although I should say that. So I should let you know that's exactly what happened. Um, I don't really want to put this in, like, say, HD processing or HD because, or try and do this like this because it will definitely cut off. So I'm going to put this on camera for a second. Yeah. See, once again, I don't have a shirt on. Not really my thing. So, yeah, there is that. Oh, and I want to do some more keyboard, but I don't really intend to make it like a full-on deal. Like, that's just the only thing I'm going to do. As good as I am at it, which I'm not that good compared to other people, but I'm good enough that I appreciate my own way. Yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with what I got so far. It's just like these antiviruses and stuff I have on here that are actually antiviruses, even though, like, in a way, like, the computer doesn't see it as that, but they are, because they do the same thing as antiviruses. They protect my computer, they scan it, they make sure they protect my, my web browsing, whatever. The same doggone thing. But in order to, there's even a program called Advanced System Care Antivirus, which I don't think you really need that just to have it, just to have her to be antivirus, but whatever. Uh, as much technology as I know of, dealing with computers as much as I have, yeah. And there's a whole process of that. I'm not sure if I'm going to do Parasite Eve 2 until I find a better cheat code because, yeah, there is a monster that chases you, and that's some, oh my god. Yeah, that thing will kill you. Will kill Eve. Not Eve, but Aya Bria. And since I have started over, I don't have the same exact file extension or name where it says Aya Bria. When I started, it was actually better. It was actually quite crappy, even the way it was moving and stuff, because number one, I didn't have a controller. Number two, the whole process did not go smoothly. And, the fast fight was actually a bit more smoother than the original. And the way it went before, the first time I ever played that game, and this is not, I'm not talking about the Let's Play. This is back when Horses and Rain was alive. Anyway, that game, I guess there was something wrong with it, but it was like, okay, it came from, I think it was, I want to say Blockbuster, and there was no alligator fight that I know of. I mean, by the time we even got down to the sewers, which I don't remember ever getting down in the sewers, you know what I mean? But I do know that at that one point, after talking to Eve and all that, it switched to another scene, which was, I guess it's later in the game. I don't know, because so far I went ahead and got past that, and I finally did it so many times, and I finally got a cheat code. I know it's kind of lame and sad, pathetic to a lot of you people who don't like cheating, but in my case, I had to make an exception. Now, at the beginning, it's not a problem. As a matter of fact, I could have even beaten it with a quick level gain, but you know, I decided to go. I rode with it all, see what happened. But the quick level gain is like the ones that are for final, like the one I was telling you about. Levels are up far more than probably should be. I don't know, because then again, I don't know what kind of level you actually have to be in order to take on this alligator. But the simplest thing is, all you gotta do is just shoot it in the head. And unfortunately, the weapon that it gave me within the cheat code did not work. I had to literally try and aim a little pistol at its, some sort of pistol of some kind at its head and shoot it, and that was it. And I must have grinded for, and it was actually much quicker than what I did. And anyway, I got medicines I didn't know about. I didn't even know about the ammunition, this, that, and the other. You know, I went in there and I did this and that, and the boss fight seemed to be a little bit more easier. I mean, cause believe it or not, when I was going up against it, it easily whomped me. Even though I was shooting at it and everything, I couldn't even get around it. But without infinite health, I would have never made that fight. I mean, I'm sure some of you out there would have gone ahead and done the fight and passed it. Me? No. God, you should have seen how many times in that Let's Play when I was actually doing it back at that one time, and it was tough. I could get my butt handed. I don't know if it was because wasn't leveled up properly or what, but you know, it's just the way it happened. So yeah, I guess I could have used, you know, if I had any sense, if I had enough level gained or whatever, I guess I could have used some parasite Eve energy, um, you know, and kill the thing. But I don't know. I mean, you know, in other words, if I had it leveled up enough to do it, but it takes so long to do it unless you can fast grind. What I mean by fast grind, I don't mean like leveling up to 100 or 51 or something. It's way more than what you need to be at for that certain level. What I mean is, you know, like say, okay, there's a boss that only needs to be like, I don't know, 20 to 30 or 10 to 20, something like that. You know what I mean? That because it takes a long time. But for bosses that first start out, they're no problem. You know, you don't need to grind for that, but you can grind. It doesn't hurt to grind a little bit because you don't practically have a choice anyway. I mean, you could just easily run, but you might as well gain the money and whatnot. But the thing is, it takes forever unless you're actually good at the Gold Sorcerer. And the Gold Sorcerer, oh my god, can be a pain. I mean, it's pretty fun, but it's not that's the problem. It can be a pain trying to build up money or gold. The battle arena, don't let me get started on that because I'll tell you. I mean, I hate the battle arena. I mean, I think it's pretty cool, but it's like, okay, here's the thing. You take a risk if you're not lucky or you have a cheat code that prevents that from happening. Where it goes with the slots, and it just, I mean, it weakens. You take a chance of having your stats weakened and all that, especially. And I've had my butt handed to me, but I did get quite a good battle points. Yeah, can't say I didn't do that. But the thing is, and on top of that, all the fights were just about the same. You know, no matter who you put in there, it was all the same. And even if you switched out characters, it doesn't really give a separate, battle points for all the characters. It just all goes into one. That's all there is to it. I mean, it's because it's not really any point unless you just want to just like level them up, I guess. But technically, you're not really doing any good to even try to level up because you're weakening your stats. You're making yourself vulnerable to the enemy with one shit. With one hit kills, one hit, because I mean not one hit kills, but one hit, because that's what it literally is. It's one shot when he's small. And on top of that, you got, what do you call it now? And you have a lot of times you have no items, no magic, and it's like, what's the point of this? You might as well just give up. Me, I wouldn't, I can't deal with that. So, I mean, if I could have, like, a cheat code that would be during any time to stop that, would be during the battle arena, because the battle arena, as tough and as challenging as it is, it's just not worthwhile, because you have to use the doggone cheat code. Because, I mean, sure, it'd be nice to just, some of the time it's not going to be that bad, but when a slot machine gets to the point of that, you're going to want to do that. Otherwise, you're just going to give up. Because you have a choice between giving up, and because of emulation, you can actually use a save state, so you don't have to, go through all that and use a, I don't know, sometimes it can't conflict when you're trying to use a cheat code. Which is stupid, but, whatever. Anyway, that's just the way it goes. I'm going to see y'all later, and this is probably in just 2 parts by now. I don't mean it to be this long, but, I just want to inform you all that we have a nice backlog coming along. I have about so many videos, some of them that I can upload, I'm going to get rid of. Actually, I had to get rid of a lot of them because they were corrupted for some reason or another. I don't get that, even though it said so many minutes on them, even though they weren't very long, but, But at least we finally have Final Fantasy VII back. There will be Final Fantasy IV. Parasite Eve is making a return in the near future. And so is Suikoden. And what the heck? Come on. Stop it. And I don't know about Parasite Eve too. I may have to find a better strategy than what I've been working with on that. Because I actually went ahead and tried to play that game. I didn't even beat number 1. I went to number 2. It's kind of stupid. And I found the point of where I've been to in the actual game itself, that aside from the stop telling me about it. Anyway, in the actual game itself, back when Horses and Rain was alive, and this is back when we rented the doggone game, and it was oh god, what do you call it? Yeah, and we had a shotgun, an actual shotgun at that point. We were not, and I mean, as far as I have just become to the point, I have come to Full Circle, and I believe that's where I stopped at. I don't remember I don't think we got very far into the game, and somehow or another we didn't even beat the doggone game. But at least I know how to do it, whatnot. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go ahead and show the point, but I am going to use unfortunately, yes, I'm probably going to have to use a cheat code. Because, I mean, I'll probably do is I'll take it off, but because the fights are not that hard. But the thing is, a lot of times you do have to start over, which is stupid, but, and there is that. I'll show you right now. Uh, go. See right there. This right here. This is going to be uploaded soon. Well, except for that one there. That one shouldn't have been that long, but it is. This one here is the final one. Technically, if you want to talk about order. But I had to upload something because I just really didn't want to leave it blank. So, because some of it I felt like I needed to edit out, but I went ahead and left it raw footage. Raw, unedited footage. Which I usually do that anyway, but what I do is I edit like into intros, and sometimes I will delete some things off the video. But otherwise, there will be, you know, but like battles I don't even record or nothing. I just like skip out whatever sometimes, you know. So there is that. Alright. Now that you know, because number one's going to be this one here. I'm going to rename it though, because even though that was the day it was recorded. I don't remember what time or nothing. But it might be when it was actually recorded. What the time was. You know, wow, one video shorter than two of them. Okay, so now that you know the update and everything, you know, and oh, see my background here? It's pretty doggone awesome, isn't it? You know, it's actually Broly again, but it's actually with like some sort of green hair, something. I like Broly. I'm a fan of Broly. Yes, I am. I mean, you know, just because I like, you know, Goku. It's not that I don't like Goku or that I'm not a fan of Goku or Vegeta, but that's who I you know. And I like Krillin, but, you know, I wasn't too into him like I was, because he's the very first person I actually got into. I don't mean inappropriately either, in any sort of way. I mean, person I actually thought cool was Goku, and but what really made me go for him was because he went Super Saiyan. Alright, what the heck is Super Saiyan? Right? Well, and that was the first time he transformed, which was during the Frieza arc, which is during the first time, and I'm not trying to spoil anything for you, but, you know, if you've seen the show, you know what it is. Otherwise, you know, for the very first time, he was the very first Saiyan to go Super. And the first Saiyan to actually lose a tail. Completely. He actually gains it back, but it's the stupid thing about it, not only because the show was not legit, which doesn't make any sense to me, but then again, if you ask me, technically speaking, the whole show itself is not legit. I have to do that in case you guys are wondering, before I continue on, why I am doing that is because the CPU and the RAM, because it does that, so I have to do that. I have to upgrade it eventually, but right now, we're doing good. So, yeah. Um, I don't know. I may or may not, you know, show the boss fight again, because the boss fight, um, with that gator that I was doing there was indeed a pain. Or that we were doing, you know, was a pain. And, you know, I may just skip it out and just go to the next part, because the next part is actually a different area. And, well, we exit out. They don't even show us coming back out. I don't even know how she gets out, because literally, if you try and go back, you can't manually do it. So don't ask me how she does it. Maybe somebody helps her, I guess. I don't know. Somehow or another, I don't know how she got out of that deal, but she does. So, you know, then something happens, and then we go to a place. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but there is that. So look forward to season finale. Yes, I've already said this into another video, but I'm gonna as soon as I get back to that one point, because what I'm doing is, even though that I could go ahead and take the time out, but it takes too doggone long, so I might as well kind of record as I go along, getting like 67, 68 out of the way, going all the way up to the season finale of the first season of Disc 1. Disc 1 doesn't have no more than one season. Um, it's like, chapter 1, and then chapter 2 is just 2 as well as it is season 2. Chapter 3, which is the final chapter and the final season, is going to be just 3. Uh, Final Fantasy VIII has 4 seasons. Yes, I'm kind of doing it like a movie. Now that I think about it, I'm not really trying to do it like a movie, but in the sense of, or like a TV series, but because I don't know, it kind of makes more chronological sense. I mean, when I'm doing it, when other people are doing it, they can do it however they want to. Anyway, I'll see you guys for season finale and the newest update. All right, peace and peace out. I'll see you guys later. Oh shit. How the heck am I supposed to do this? Nope. Yeah, I did. Delete the other scene. So, let's do this. thank you all for watching. Peace and peace out. This has been your host, the Black King. And yes, I only have a shirt on today. Okay. The ending will be different. Sound will be somewhat the same, but I will try my best. I won't guarantee the same video with the same sound, because I'm trying to do the Aries theme and the intro video. I'm not so sure about it.